How can AI help employees navigate care, manage chronic conditions, and stay well at work? Most employees aren't overwhelmed by work alone. They're overwhelmed by everything around work, caring for aging parents, managing chronic conditions, trying to stay healthy while balancing demands that never seem to pause. And the hidden truth is, employees don't need more motivation, they need more support. If we haven't met, I'm Dr. Anna Thomas. I'm a physician, leadership speaker, caregiver advocate, and corporate wellness specialist. I help organizations strengthen their workforce and create workplaces where people and performance can thrive together. Even as we enter an era of AI, automation, and agentic teams, the future of work is still human, and that work is changing dramatically. But at the same time, employees are navigating complex personal and professional pressures that are only going to escalate in the coming years. For example, in the next 5, 10, 15 years, we will see an exponential increase in the number of older adults who will need caregiving support. Who will be providing that care? Working adults. Right now, 63 million Americans are caregivers. That's 1 in 4 adults, with more than half of them currently working full-time. Those numbers are expected to increase and will have a tremendous impact on our communities and, yes, even our workplaces. And caregiving is just one example of a personal stressor that will impact the workplace. Mental health, chronic illness, stress, and burnout are all on the rise, and the organizations that will thrive are those that lead with care, culture, awareness, resources, and empowerment. Care. Through this series, I share practical strategies, leadership tools, and insights to help you create cultures that support well-being, strengthen engagement, and retain top talent. If you'd like a clear starting point, then check out my free training, The Future of Work is Care. The link is below. And while you're there, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this with another leader who is ready to build a workplace that cares. Let's get into today's topic. Today I want to talk about 3 of the biggest silent stressors affecting your workforce: care navigation, chronic health management, and overall well-being, and how AI used wisely can help employees manage all 3 more easily. In every organization, there are employees quietly juggling complex responsibilities outside the office. Some are caring for kids with special needs. Some are coordinating care for aging parents. Some are trying to understand new diagnoses and medications or long-term care planning. Some are living with chronic illness themselves, diabetes, heart disease, asthma, long COVID, and they're doing everything they can to stay balanced while meeting work expectations. Others are just trying to stay physically and mentally well, but they feel buried under the daily pressures of digital overload and family obligations and unpredictable schedules. These employees don't always speak up, and they don't want to be treated differently. They don't want to be seen as struggling, but they are carrying more than most people realize, and the workplace can feel very different for someone who is carrying that kind of invisible weight. This is where AI can serve as a practical companion, helping your team navigate complexity, stay organized, and take care of themselves without feeling lost or ashamed. Picture an employee trying to coordinate medical appointments for a parent with dementia. Instead of sorting through confusing paperwork, they can ask their AI assistant to help them organize the doctor's instructions into simple steps and reminders. It's not about giving them medical advice, it's about giving them clarity and structure. Or imagine an employee who lives with a chronic illness, trying to manage medications, track symptoms, or keep up with lifestyle recommendations. AI could be used to help them build checklists, schedule reminders, summarize information from their care team, or track questions that they want to ask at their next visit. It could be used as a quiet tool that helps them manage their condition without letting it spill into every corner of their workday. And then there are employees who want to take better care of themselves but feel overwhelmed by the constant daily noise of life. AI could help them simplify routines, organize wellness tasks, set reminders for breaks, help plan meals, or prepare questions for their own coaching or therapy sessions. Not in a way that replaces healthcare or replaces human support, but in a way that organizes their world so well-being feels more possible. AI could become a supportive structure. AI could be a tool that helps your team members stay on track without adding more mental load. The care decisions, treatment decisions could still come from the doctors. The boundaries and the work responsibilities still come from the leaders, but the daily management, the part that feels exhausting, can become lighter. And this also benefits the organization. Employees who can manage their health and their responsibilities with a bit more clarity can show up to work with more energy, better focus, fewer crises. They take fewer last-minute days off. They feel more supported, they're more loyal, and they feel less like they're managing two full-time jobs at once. Leaders often think they need large programs or expensive systems to support employee well-being. But sometimes the first step is simply teaching them how to use tools they already have access to. Tools that can help them stay organized, manage care, and reduce stress in small, meaningful ways. Imagine a workplace where an employee caring for a parent feels less overwhelmed because they have an AI assistant that can help them stay ahead of the chaos. Maybe someone managing diabetes feels more in control because now they have a routine that is structured. An employee feeling supported not only in their work, but in their life outside of it. This is what a workplace that cares can look like. A workplace that does not pretend the life pressures stay at home. A workplace that acknowledges the whole human and supports them in practical, everyday ways. Care navigation, chronic illness, everyday well-being don't disappear when the workday starts. They travel with people into the office, into meetings, into their performance. And if your team members can learn how to use AI, it can help lighten the load so they can stay healthy, balanced, and focused without feeling alone in the process. And a workplace that cares, technology is used to support people, not the other way around. If you want to strengthen your leadership language and your culture in your workplace, then start with my free training, The Future of Work is Care. And for a deeper roadmap, check out my book, Workplaces That Care, your guide to building cultures that retain, empower, and protect the people behind the performance. Remember, in this age of AI, the future of work is still human. So let's create workplaces that care together.